Ladies and gentlemen, good day and welcome to Core Digital Limited Q1 FY25 results conference call hosted by Kirin Advisors. As a reminder, all participant lines will be in the listen-only mode, and there will be an opportunity for you to ask questions after the presentation concludes. Should you need assistance during the conference call, please signal an operator by pressing star then 0 on a touch-tone phone. Please note that this conference is being recorded. I now hand the conference over to Mr. Ganesh from Kirin Advisors. Thank you, and over to you, sir.
Thank you, Zico. Good evening, everyone. On behalf of Kirin Advisors, I welcome you all to the conference call of Core Digital Limited. From the management team, we have Mr. Ravindra Doshi, Managing Director. Now I hand over the call to Mr. Ravindra Doshi. Over to you, sir.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon to all the participants. I extend warm welcome to everyone on today's conference call for Core Digital Limited. We are pleased to have you with us as we reflect on our remarkable performance in Part1 financial year 25. Before we go into detailed financial analysis, I would like to provide a brief overview of our company and the great journey we have embarked on. Since our inception in 2009, Core Digital Limited has been at the forefront of telecommunication and infrastructure development. We offer cutting-edge solutions and services. We are licensed by Department of Telecommunication, and we provide a passive infrastructure, that is IP1. Our unwavering commitment to meeting communication needs of Maharashtra and India has been the cornerstone of our mission. Though the strategic deployment of numerous cell sites, and established robust optic fiber network. We have strived to ensure seamless and reliable connectivity across the region. Our partnerships with esteemed clients like Vodafone India, Bharti Airtel, Reliance Jio, Tata Teleservices, BSNL, and many small internet service providers in Maharashtra and Gujarat and other parts of India. Our presence is small out of Maharashtra. We continue our journey. Our focus remains on innovation, reliability, and customer satisfaction. We are committed to pushing boundaries of what is possible in telecommunication infrastructure. We look forward to continuing to shape future of the communication in Maharashtra and beyond. Now, we are turning to our operational performance during Q1 financial year 25. We have achieved a significant milestone by securing a new work order from Navyuga. Additionally, we have commenced the critical task of optic fiber laying on Mumbai-Nagpur Expressway, started on June 27th. This marks an important step in expanding our infrastructure footprint. These developments underscore our commitment to excellence, innovation, and strategic growth. I am confident that through our continued dedication and collaborative efforts, Core Digital will continue to thrive and make substantial contribution to the telecommunication and infrastructure landscape. Looking ahead, Core Digital Limited is poised for significant expansion and development with improvement in impressive pipeline of projects totaling about 400 crores per financial year 25. Here I would like to add that in next investor Concall, that is next quarter, we may have some more positive announcements about targets in 25 and 26. We are strategically focused on enhancing connectivity through fiber optic along expressways and communication corridors, as well as specialized infrastructure construction. These forthcoming projects, particularly those connected to Samruddhi Highway and Mumbai Metro lines, highlight our commitment shaping future transportation. We anticipate even greater growth. We envision generating approximately 1,000 crores, maybe little higher, from similar ventures in 26. This marks an exciting chapter for Core Digital as we continue to lead transforming initiative in infrastructure sector. For achieving these things, we are enhancing our manpower and infrastructure machineries, and this year we'll be adding about 50 crores in machinery to achieve the target. Turning on to financial performance of 21, I am pleased to report that we have demonstrated strong growth. Our total income for the quarter stood to 50.77 crores, the total revenue, reflecting an extraordinary year-on-year growth of 1,031%. This impressive revenue growth is further complemented by strong EBITDA, 7.46 crores, representing a year-on-year increase of 635% with EBITDA margin of 7%. Our profit after tax reaches 5.3 crores, marking substantial Y-on-Y growth of 685%. And PAT margin of 10% is constant. Our diluted earnings as per shares rose to 13.21, remarkable increase of 550% compared to the same quarter last year. A quarter-on-quarter basis, our total income increased by 40%, while EBITDA saw a modest growth of 2.49%. PAT grew by 18.3% quarter-on-quarter, further solidifying our strong financial standing. The consistency in our performance is the testament of our strategic focus and operational efficiency. Here I would like to add, quarter 2 is always sluggish in our line, and quarter 2 will not be this good. Depends how far we are able to operate. These outstanding results underscore Core Digital's strong growth trajectory driven by our strategic initiatives, operational expenses, and unwavering commitment to customer satisfaction. As the demand for communication infrastructure continues to rise, our strategic positioning will enable us to achieve new heights and further enhance our market share. Before we proceed to questions and answers, I want to express my sincere gratitude to all our stakeholders for being an integral part of our growth journey. Our support and involvement have played a crucial role in our success. We genuinely appreciate your valuable contribution. With this, I would like to open the floor for questions. Thank you once again for your presence and continued support. Ganesh, please.
Yes, thank you very much. We will now begin the question and answer session. Anyone who wishes to ask a question may press star and 1 on the touchtone telephone. If you wish to remove yourself from the question queue, you may press star and 2. Participants are requested to use handsets while asking a question. Ladies and gentlemen, we will wait for a moment while the question queue assembles. first question is from Agastya Dave with CAO Capital. Please go ahead.
Am I audible, sir?
Yes.
Yes, sir. Please go ahead.
Thank you. Thank you very much for giving me the opportunity, sir, and congratulations on a great set of numbers. Sir, I had few clarifications that I want to seek from you regarding the press release that you come out with. In that you mentioned that strong growth trajectory with the project pipeline worth 400 crores. So this 400 crores is confirmed orders, sir, or are these bids where the bids are going to be opened?
No, I'll once again, I'll explain you.
Yes.
Our business is a little different than the standard copybook financial accounting or maybe standard stock exchange operations. What we do is we get the projects, we take the right of way, and we take the permissions to construct the projects, and once constructed, we lease it out to on long term to our customers. So, putting it in the terms of order book, proper. That doesn't fit in. So,
I understand, sir. I understand.
The 400 crores I have given. I'll explain.
Right.
Let me try. If I'm not able to, please cross again. No issue.
Sure, sir.
So this year I am expecting my construction revenue because this is in a joint venture. Core Digital is constructing, so Core Digital will be paid for the entire construction cost.
Agreed, sir.
And this revenue is counted from that. It's only purely construction cost from Samriddhi project and from other partners.
Understood.
And that is why I'm so confident about what I do.
Understood, sir. So,
Yeah.
sir, then my question is that you also have an IP1 license, and as you mentioned, what you described to me just now, what you're doing, it sounds exactly like IP1, right? So I was just wondering, sir, do you have ownership of that IP1 asset that you have created, or is it part of the JV that is lies with the JV or with the partners?
See, there are certain percentages in JV, and I own my part, percentage of network. Like we are constructing 10 ducts, so I am 37%. So 37% means I will get about 4 ducts out of it.
Understood, sir.
Yeah.
And sir, there is, from what I understand, there are few companies in the listed space which own IP1 assets, and there is an element of recurring revenue also from IP1 assets.
Let me explain. I got your question.
Yes, sir.
Can I? Yeah. Okay. See, basically, IP1 assets are of two types. One is underground ducts. Other one is the poles.
Right, sir.
Poles or towers, whatever we call it.
Correct.
There are 5-6 categories.
Right.
So there is the IP1 recurring revenue, what you are seeing, that will also be generated once the network work is over. Here we have built-in permission for the poles.
Right.
So poles will be constructed once network is there. If network is not there, pole will not be useful.
Understood. Sir.
Yeah. So once we are constructing the network, I am hopeful I will finish it within maybe 18 months.
In 18 months. Understood, sir. Sir, my next question is that in terms of, so recently BharatNet related contracts were also awarded. So is there, so I saw there are I think some 16 odd consortiums. And the sum total of the tenders that Government of India is talking about somewhere close to 70,000-80,000 crores, or probably 90,000.
Correct.
Something like that, sir. So, is that an opportunity for us?
It is definitely. That is why I have said that maybe in next quarter result I will give some good news.
Okay. So, are you part of any of these consortiums?
No.
Okay.
I'm not part, but if I want, I will get. Whatever I want, I will get.
I understand, sir.
I'm the senior most guy in the industry.
Right, sir. Sir, one final question before I go back in the queue. I have other questions as well, but in this round, my final question is, so in this Bombay-Nagpur project,
Yes.
so what kind of optical fiber cable are you laying down? I mean, what is the core count? Is it like...
Let me explain. Let me explain this part.
Yes.
We are constructing the duct network, and those ducts will be leased out to the telecom companies. Telecom companies, in their own technical side, they decide which optic fiber cable has to be laid.
Okay.
So suppose if it is Reliance Jio may prefer 288 core. Airtel may prefer maybe and 96. So it differs company to company, occupant to occupant.
Right. And sir, do you have...
We will be having our own. We will be having our own 96 fiber cable end to end.
And sir, how many... so there is a term which is used in towers, which is a tenancy. So in your ducts, if I were to use a parallel term, so you mentioned that you...
So we have 10 ducts for sale, so 10 tenants we can accommodate.
You can do...
Our project is based on 2 tenants, and rest, whatever comes, that is plus.
So is it 2 into 10 then? 2 for every duct or 10 ducts?
I am saying we have 10 ducts is the capacity we are building.
Okay.
2 tenants will take care of entire project and profitability.
Understood.
Additional, whatever we get, that is plus. Yeah.
Okay. Understood, sir. Sir, I'll go back in the queue. I have some other questions, but I should give opportunity to others. Thank you very much, sir.
That's it.
Thank you. The next question is from Preet Shah, who is an investor. Please go ahead.
Hello, Preet bhai, kem cho?
Hello, sir. First of all,
nice to have you on Concall. Bolo.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. First of all, congratulations for amazing set of numbers. Sir, my question was that as next year we are targeting for 1,000 CR revenue. So, sir,
yes.
I just want to know that how we will achieve it. Means I want to know, sir, more on orders that we would get more.
Let me explain once again.
Yes, sir. Yes,
we get the tenders, we build the network and sell it off. Sell it off is to lease it off. So these are the calculations based on the leasing revenue and construction revenue. There are 2 parts. Construction revenue is about 60 to 70%. Leasing revenue is 30%. So maybe out of that 1,000 crores or maybe little more, we will be billing 600 crores from the construction, EPC, and rest of it from the telecom.
Okay.
It's leasing. It's mostly leasing revenue only.
Okay. Fair enough, sir. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. The next question is from the line of Agastya Dave with CAO Capital. Please go ahead.
Yes, sir.
Opportunity again, sir.
No problem. Yeah, welcome.
So just also you went into details of this leasing part, right? The recurring part. So that leasing part would be recurring, right, sir? Recurring in nature.
Leasing is always recurring, sir. Every 3 years I get the lease.
Correct. So you will
and again, let me make it clear. On top of this, we will be constructing more than 5,000 telecom poles.
Okay.
That revenue will be in addition to this. It is not projected because we really don't know the need of telecom companies. This is based on the network requirement. So that cannot be certain. We cannot take the figure at this time. But average, I will tell you, sir, each pole generates me minimum 8,000 rupees a month.
Right.
So this is additional revenue which we are not projecting because we are not sure.
And so these would be, I'm assuming, 5G poles if they happen.
Right? It will be 5G only.
Right. And with tenancy of 2 point something.
No, tenancy 1.
Tenancy 1. Okay. Tenancy 1.
These are small poles. 12 meters only.
So micro cells.
It is micro cell. It cannot have tenancy more than one. Look, having tenancy more than one in the remote area doesn't make sense.
Understood, sir. Understood.
Yeah.
Understood. Sir, so then, in terms of I'm trying to understand how we will see the numbers, right? So, you mentioned that there would be an element of lease. So that lease would be renewed every 3 years.
Yes.
So you'll be recognizing one-third of the total lease amount every year for 3 years, then renew it, and then again one-third for every 3 years, right?
True, true.
Okay. Sir, what kind of cost?
Sir, that again, but that depends on our negotiation with telecom companies.
Understood, sir. Sir,
We may get full 15 years upfront also, with a big discount.
with a bit discount or maybe some escalation also, right? Annual small.
Kind of, yeah. See, the rates will depend on how what is the payment term.
Understood, sir. Understood. No, so let's take this base assumption, 3 years tenure, and then you're recognizing it. So EPC revenue will be depending on the contracts that you are winning, right? That is the construction part. This is the recurring part. Except the margins will be dramatically different, right? So, can you... So if I take FY24, which is last year, so if I take the 100 crores of revenue, 103 crores of revenue last year, was there an element of leasing there? And,
It is the standard 30% and 70%. What means approximately?
Probably. Okay. So can you give some estimate as to how the margins are in the EPC business versus the leasing business?
Sir, nothing less than 10% that we are following the standard.
If
it is less than, sir, if margin is less than 10%, I will not take the contract.
In the construction business, sir? Right. And in the leasing, sir, would उसमें तो कोई cost नहीं रहेगा ना, sir?
Leasing का मत पूछो ना, sir.
But
leasing, whatever we get in leasing, we normally invest back into the network. So that way you will not, sir, see any massive margin or profit, because most of it goes back because I keep increasing my network. I put it back into the network. That is the standard till now.
Understood, sir. Understood. Let's say you mentioned that you would need 50 crores of CapEx this year in machinery.
Yeah, this is the new one we are in process of doing. It is CapEx, yeah. We are buying construction machinery additional.
Right.
So that will be CapEx only, yes.
Right. And sir, you would require some capital for this, right? You don't have, you are almost a debt-free company as of now, almost.
Yes.
So would you be going the equity route or for a debt would be?
I'll be immediate basis. I'll be going for debt route, and then we'll see what is good for us and our investors.
Understood, sir. And sir, one final question on the working capital side. So, आपने बोला कि 10% margin के नीचे you don't operate. You will never consider that, right? On the payment terms, sir, what are your benchmarks?
Sir, 90 days is the normal expectation, and 180 days is the reality.
Okay. Yeah, the standard.
But I also pay in a similar terms, so it doesn't put any pressure on me.
Right. So working capital, sir, whatever we have seen in FY24 is that a good expectation to have for the subsequent years?
I did not get your question.
Payment days, in terms of receivable days.
These are the very standard operations, sir. Normally, everything is accommodated within the 90 and 180 days timeline.
Perfect. So one final question from my side. What do you make of the BharatNet, this phase 3 which has come up now? Because phase 1 and phase 2, nothing much happened, right? In fact, phase 3,
They were not funded.
They were not properly
funded. I'm talking on Concall, which is not good.
Right.
But the reality is that funds are released just a couple of months back. Without fund, nothing moves.
Right.
And BharatNet is not a very lucrative project. Let me tell you. Profit margin wise, it is not.
Right.
So maybe 100 consortiums of 50 or 20, whatever they have done and all.
Right.
As insider, I know that nobody is happy.
Right.
And they are really scared if payments will come in time or not.
Right.
And I am also scared because that is why I decided I will complete my operations and streamline construction of Samriddhi Highway. After that, I'll go and meet. I know the top guys everywhere.
Right.
So getting order is not an issue.
Right.
Execution and payment is the problem in telecom line overall.
Right.
And especially GSNL.
Right. Right. So overall, आपको कैसा लग रहा है? The company is growing very well, right? But overall, in terms of opportunities, slightly over the medium term, the next 2 years visibility you were kind enough to provide today. But going forward, sir, how do you see the business and the industry planning?
Sir, I'll give you some very good news in next 2 quarters. See, you can see that we are technocrats.
Right, sir.
That's very clear. And then we are into deep tech. So some very good commercials will come from our other orders also, which is not visible till now.
Okay.
Next 5 years, I see company in top range. That's all. That's all. Hopefully, if we are lucky enough to get the things in defense and others.
Sir, I've been tracking the industry and I've been invested in your company also. I'm a shareholder, and in like many companies in the industry, I have over the years invested.
Yeah.
And so one thing that I feel that the pickup that was expected even during the 4G launch period, right? We were at 20 million roughly optical fiber kilometers before 4G, and by 5G, it was expected that optical fiber cable consumption in the country would touch 100 million. But last year we ended at 16 million. So
Sir,
I was just wondering.
let me tell you one thing.
Sure, sir.
Our telecom companies, all the telco operators, those who are the consumers of this product, they are really seriously cash strapped.
Right.
That is the main reason that infrastructure growth is slow, because we always, as Indian, we do the jugaad.
Right.
Cut the corners and make the networks run. I was part of a 3G rollout. 3G rollout is supposed to give you X, but the actual backhaul was X minus 30.
Right.
Backhaul. No, not the site. The cell site which is supposed to say deliver 60 Mbps.
Right.
The total backhaul was 30 Mbps.
Right.
So this is the reality. 5G, really where it works and who is able to get it, all the speeds, I really doubt. Maybe I am not getting in my office. I am in Mumbai.
No, I'm not even getting anything in 4G even. Even 4G is...
Even it has deteriorated.
It has deteriorated. We don't get like 3G speed 4G में नहीं आती है, right? 4G was supposed to be 40 Mbps plus.
Yeah. So the reality is different. Yeah, India should have reached that target. It will reach slowly.
Okay. Okay. Great, sir. Thank you for giving me the opportunity. It was great talking to you, sir.
And you are always welcome. If any of the investors interested, having detailed discussion, please come over, have a tea. It is good to talk. It is my subject. I love talking on it.
Thank you very much, sir. I really appreciate it, sir. Not many managements are as open as you. So all the best, sir. I look forward to great success for you and the company. Thank you very much, sir.
Thanks a lot. Yeah.
Thank you. The next question is from Hitesh, who's an investor. Please go ahead.
Yes, sir.
Hello.
Hi, Hitesh.
Sir, I just wanted to know, like, during Q4, you mentioned that we would be achieving 80 crores in Q1. And I understand that